Ye'll hold your horses if you know what's good for you, love. Gonna really quickly do a couple of my weekly read. I'm just gonna talk about Marvel really quickly. This is actually some of it's from 2 weeks ago, so I'll start with those ones. Black Panther and the Agents of Wakanda #1, and I'll do them kind of quick, the ones that are older, because in case you're not interested, it was a good start. It has a little bit of the feel of Batman and the Outsiders, in that Black Panther's kind of the leader, like Batman is right there. It's a pretty good take. It's, I believe, a two-part story. It's got an evolving ensemble cast of random characters, and I kind of liked that Fat Cobra character. It's pretty fun. The artwork was good. It's worth checking out. I also liked that it had that American Eagle character mentioned, so they're probably going to have him in the next one. Really cool character from the Thunderbolts by Warren Ellis that I seem to recall. And Age of Conan, Valeria #2, #1 and 2. I don't know if I talked about that. Pretty good series so far by Meredith Finch, wife of Dave Finch. The artwork has been pretty good. It's had a good inciting incident, got her out on her trek, basically. We're going to see what happens from there. Oh, I already did that one. Can't talk about that. Oop, can't be that guy. Can't be that guy. I can't double dip the chip. I can't double dip the chip. You double dip the chip! Sorry, I'm really quickly looking. Contagion #1. Ooh, yeah. Ed Brisson, great writer. I didn't love the artwork. It had a sort of Pasquale Ferry, who's a slightly much better, in fact, artist. But it was a pretty good story so far, involving the Fantastic Four and Iron Fist and Kunlun people, as well as the Mole Man, and this sort of contagion stuff going on with the Moloid characters. And the Yancey Street guys bring the Thing down into the sewer, sort of have him help. This little guy has him helping him find his friend Ruby, who's been injured, contaged. There you go. She's been quarantined. They should be quarantined, I should say. And so everybody from the Fantastic Four, with the exception of the Thing, from the look of it, looks to have been sort of pulled over. The Thunderer from Kunlun goes and requests the help of Danny Rand, who's going to come in, hopefully in more clothes than his damn underpants, like they showed him in right there for no apparent reason. Just a joke. And got one more to talk about. Death's Head #3 was alright. That's not the one I'm going to talk about. I can't do you like that. Immortal Hulk #24. Oh man, it's pretty much the culmination of events. Spoilers, by the way. The Shadow base basically had a turn on 40, and McGowan had to sort of, because he's sitting here barfing that sludge on everyone. Hulk's face is all melted off, and he's just basically ends up having to take out the dude, have him take out 40, and he takes over in the end the Shadow base. He's sitting on this big throne looking extra sinister. Then they switch to the future to see him with this Charon from Negation War looking character, aka a cross-gen comic, because I gotta reference that shit. And he bites the dude's head off at the end of time, who had been turned Galactus into, or Gallon into Galactus at the very beginning of the story. So it would have been cool to see Hulk versus Galactus, but I don't know their size difference. I don't know how well that would work out. So quick references, quick read. I loved that they kept Ewing and they had Joe Bennett. They have to have Joe Bennett on there. So we'll see where things go from here. I believe the next issue is a double length #25. So hopefully it's a good one. I don't know where things are going to go from there. It was nice to see Doc Samson and Harpy and all those characters still being used. So Immortal Hulk, still great. 2 years later, I believe it's 2 years later, if it's issue #24. That one I have to give, so far at least, I'd have to give it a 9.5 out of 10 stars. It's been very entertaining. The only qualms are the fill-in artists and so on, and a couple little tidbits here and there, but great series. So there's some good reads from Marvel you can check out if you're interested. Have a good one. Greater Black signing off.